always been there, and it's not something that I created. I've always felt this interest for aviation. I started flying when I was 12. At some point, my dad came with a unique proposal. He said, I'm willing to pay for your driver's license, but I'm also willing to pay for half of your flying license, so you can choose. So I started with 3 side jobs and the money I got from my dad to do one flying lesson a week. And this is how it all started.
Clear!
After getting my PPL and finishing high school, I joined the Royal Netherlands Navy, where I got a chance to fly the Lynx helicopter first. After that I joined the P3 Orion. A very good learning period in your life, but also great fun to do because all the flying you do is done by yourself. The Lynx is a very, very noisy aircraft, and the technique to suppress the noise was quite limited. They did not have the technique yet to get a mic in front of your lips that would suppress the noise of the background. So quite often there was a lot of trouble making yourself understood to ATC. If I compare that to where we are now, for instance, with the Bose headset, that is a massive difference.
Roger, clear takeoff, copy to wind, initially level of 6,000 feet, after departure 123.9, fraction 61 Mike.
Today I'm flying the Global 6000 business jet. This is totally different from airline flying. Flying is basically a given, that's something we don't even think about anymore. Of course we do all our preparations, but apart from that there's lots of other stuff that we have to worry about before getting airborne to make sure that the experience for the owner is one he will tell everybody about. That's our aim. We always say they are the movers and the shakers. They are the influential people in the world. They want to go from A to B on time, quite often to more remote airports, closer to where they need to be, and they want to get there safely. And that's something where the Bose headset comes in quite well, because you can hear each other very clearly and all the rest of the sound sort of disappears. If you're doing like a 10-hour flight, you arrive far less fatigued than, for instance, when I flew the Orion and I did a 10-hour mission and I was using an older headset and listening to the prop sound all the time, for instance. That's really fatiguing.
But you descent via the approach, clear approach island.
We quite often have people that put the headset on and they say, wow, because it's like everything disappears and you sort of come on top of the noise. My life is flying. I also fly aerobatics, and the good thing about aerobatics is it allows you to put your new ideas and your creativity into your flying. Aerobatics is a never-ending challenge. You can do amazing stuff. The good thing about this aircraft is the balance. It's the balance of the engine, the weight of the aircraft, the size of the aircraft. Everything in life has to do with balance. If you want to do that right, it requires an enormous amount of flying for years and years and trying new things. The aircraft will do anything you ask, but I might not understand what I'm doing at that point. So if I put my stick in the corner there, I might not know what I'm asking for. So you have to learn to understand what you're asking from the plane. That's the hard part basically. That's where the human being almost becomes the limiting factor. From maybe the 20 shows I do, there's one show where everything comes together and where everything fits. It's a lot of practice and a lot of effort to get it right that one time. And that is why I fly.